What if you've been treating your marriage like a one-night stand and you don't even realize it? You say you love her, right? But are you really loving her, or are you just taking from her? Look, I get it. You trying, you being faithful, you paying the bills, you there. But something still seems a little off. And she still seems distant and kind of cold. But deep down, you know it really ain't just her. Because, you've been a little distracted. You've been a little off. You only been giving when you feel like it. You've been starting to avoid the hard stuff. And you've been expecting your wife to pour out. But you ain't really been pouring in. See, this is what I call the quick hit husband mode. Quick hit husband mode is when you show up to take instead of show up to give. Your actions tell you that you're in it to see what you can get from the situation versus what you can give or how you can serve in the situation. Look, there are a couple of signs about this selfish mindset that you should be on the lookout for. And by no means am I perfect. But when it comes to the quick hit husband mode, man, I know it all too well. And see, the good part about this is I learned how to flip the script. I've learned how to flip the script on this mode and go from being a selfish husband to a selfless husband. So one of these signs are you only show up when you want something. Bro, look, man, I used to come home looking for affection, looking for peace, a home-cooked meal, and you already know I'm trying to get the buns. But the crazy part about all of that is I never thought about how my wife was feeling. I never thought about what she was really going through and how she really was feeling. And see, the crazy thing about it was, in that moment, I wasn't thinking that my wife is human. I wasn't thinking about her having problems, her dealing with stressors, or her having weight on her shoulders. That wasn't a thought in my mind because I'm focused on what I need or what I thought I needed. And see, I thought I was doing what I needed to do. I thought I was doing enough by being there, by, not cheating. But really, I wasn't there emotionally. I was emotionally absent unless I wanted one of those things that I needed. You see what I'm saying? But what I learned from this is don't do nothing out of selfishness. Value others above yourself. Don't just sit on what you want, but be considerate about the wants of other people. And see, this is how you flip the script on this. Ask once a day. I want you to ask your wife, baby, what do you need from me today? And whatever she tells you, act on it. And the goal is to serve before you seek something for yourself. So the second sign is you avoid what doesn't serve you. And I'm trying to tell you, man, there were times where I knew something was wrong with my wife in the marriage. I knew something was going on. But at that moment, it didn't serve me and I didn't want to deal with it. So what did I do? I go and hop on the game or get in my phone, or I'm doing something else that's pulling my attention away from this problem that I should be going to see about and check on, but I don't. See, I didn't want to carry her burden. But the crazy thing about it is that's exactly what we're supposed to do as husbands. And not just as husbands, but as people. We're supposed to carry each other's burdens because that fulfills the law of Christ. See, the way we flip the script on this is the next time something seems off about your wife or in the marriage, don't avoid it. I want you to ask, baby, is there something wrong? Do you want to talk? Or do you just want me to be here with you? Because presence is a part of service. Sign number 3 is you prioritize you over her. Listen, man, I had goals, I had dreams, plans. I still do. But the difference between now and then, I realized that everything in our life was shaped around me. Bro, I got upset and irritated, frustrated when my wife needed time, or she needed space, or she got emotional, or she had an emotional need. And see, the crazy part about all of that is I didn't realize it at the time, but now that I'm older and look back on it, I realized that I didn't want a teammate. I just wanted my wife to fall in line with what I wanted and to follow what I say. And bro, being real, that's not love, man. That's not love at all. That's straight selfishness. And see, instead of being selfish, I'm supposed to love my wife like Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her. And the way we flip this script is before you make a decision, ask yourself, how will this affect my wife? Train yourself to think about how your leadership impacts her peace, her energy, her well-being, and her connection with you. You weren't called to be a one-night stand husband. You were called to be a Christ-like one. Christ didn't show up when it was just easy. He showed up when it was especially hard. That's the husband your wife needs, and I believe you're becoming him one decision at a time. Remember, a stronger family starts with a stronger you.